Alright, we are back. Hello, hello. Turn this on. I have a phone call, and it's from what's her face, which could be, hopefully, maybe, an item. Nope. Never mind. So much for me getting a leaf stone there. We are back though. We are going to be playing through more of Pokemon Crystal today. I have my Bayleaf and my Execute. They are both ready. I have a Geodude here. Geodude is a very important team member for this run. I do want to do a couple things first though. Number one, we're going to get a bike. Bikes are good. I don't want to walk around so slow. Thanks for the bike, dude. Looks like you just get it for free in this game. After you find out that they cost like $1 million Pokédollars in first generation game or something crazy like that. And then you just have to advertise it by using it, which is pretty easy. Hold on. There we go. Now I can actually move. Okay. So that's the first thing we want to do. The second thing we want to do, however, is actually... We're going to do this. We're going to go... I didn't fight this trainer yet. Hold on. Let me just beat up his side. Okay. Now what we can do... We need to get the odd egg. And what I'll do is I will speed up the game to get the Togepi egg and the odd egg to both hatch. Sure. I'll take the odd egg. Why not? Let's see what I get from it. What should be like something like a Tyrogue or something. Hey, look at that. Togepi already hatched. It literally took like a few steps to hatch the Togepi. That's cool. I don't really care about the Togepi that much though. I wasn't planning on using it. We do, however, plan on using not the odd egg, but here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we've already moved on steps for the bike people to be happy with me. Oh, Wild Abra actually. I would love to get a Wild Abra. I just don't know if I can right now. We'll try the Great Ball. If I could get an Abra, that would be really good. No. Okay. Abra is probably the best Pokemon that I can add to my team, honestly. But... No Jigglypuff. But I might add, instead of adding it, I might add, what's it called? Girafarig, that's what I was thinking. I might put Girafarig on my team. Alright, this thing is making sounds. It's gonna hatch soon. Alright, attempt number 2. Attempt number 2 at an Abra. If I could get Abra, Abra would be an insanely good team member to have. Abra can like solo carry this game, I feel like. Because it has, when it evolves into Abra, has really high special stat. Good speed, so it's gonna outspeed basically everything. Stab Psychic is good. I got Tyrogue. Is it shiny? That's funny, I was saying I could get Tyrogue. I could evolve it now into a fighting type Pokemon, which would really help, but the point is to prove that Chikorita is good, so I don't really need a fighting type Pokemon for this upcoming gym. Actually, I wouldn't want to rely. I never use a Pokemon that comes from the odd egg, honestly. Because it's not reliable since it's random what it could be. So we're going to deposit the Togepi. We're going to deposit the Tyrogue. We are going to go back over here. Route 34. What we're going to do is we are going to give the old man my Bayleaf. We are going to give this lady... This is very incredible. I'm so impressed that you found an egg. We're going to give her Execute. And this is crucial. Bayleaf that was left with a daycare man, it shows interest in execute. That's what we want. If it says it shows interest, that means that they can produce an egg. And since I specifically went and got myself a female Chikorita at the start of the game, and a male execute now, the egg is going to hatch into a Chikorita, but it's going to have the egg moves that are on execute right now, which in this case means that we are going to be able to get Leech Seed. We're going to have Leech Seed on my Chikorita that comes out of the egg, which is, honestly, I think that single-handedly can make Chikorita an incredible starter Pokemon. So we're just going to speed things up a little bit though. And we're still going to try to catch an Abra if I could get lucky enough to do so, honestly. It would be great. I doubt I will, but you never know. Okay, nice. Kind of wish I had recorded that, but that's okay. Okay, that is incredible. Run, Geodude, run! Now it's just a matter of getting a Chikorita egg, which it does take a while in this game to get eggs. Okay, there's one. We got one. We were raising your Pokemon, and my goodness, we were surprised your Pokemon had an egg. We don't know where it got there, the old man says to a child. Sure, I'll take it. Sure, I'll take good care of it. And with that, I can now... Are we geniuses or what? Do we want to say Bayleaf? Yes, it's grown right too, which costs money, of course. Which is fine. This does cost money, obviously, but that's okay. There's a reason why we didn't give any money to the mother. Sure. Alright, it was only 500 Poké Dollars, which is not bad, or whatever the currency is. Now we can deposit, execute. We don't need it anymore. Awesome. That's all we needed. Now we're just gonna... I'm gonna run an errand, actually. We're gonna run an errand really quick. And maybe get a few KOs along the way. I'm gonna go back now to get the charcoal. You could get a free charcoal from the dude at the Woodcutter's Apprentice in Azalea Town. I'm not gonna use it, I'm going to sell it. Because now, the most important thing now is, since I did catch Abra, we're going to want to get... I don't have a Pokemon with cut anymore. We could teach that to my original Bayleaf now. Get rid of Poison Powder, it doesn't really matter which move I get rid of. So this is kind of good. The fact that I managed to catch an Abra is actually insanely good. Because Abra is probably the best Pokemon in this game, honestly. Hold on. No, I don't know why I went to the box. We're not supposed to go to the... We're not going to the PC. We're going over here. Ah, this guy. This guy. There we go. So we get the charcoal. We're going to sell that. We don't need it. This will give us enough money, hopefully, to buy the TMs that I'm going to want. We're not buying things. We are selling. Fusion, Paralysis, Repel. 2 X attacks we can sell. I don't need X attacks. Next defend. The Awakening I like holding on to because there's that one trainer later on that has what's it called? Full 4,900. There's like that one trainer later on that has a drowsy when you're on the way to Creek City, and that guy is annoying because he gets access to hypnosis, and I think it learns Stream Eater, and I just always hated dealing with that trainer when I was younger. So we're just gonna have that Awakening, because if you have that Awakening, you basically get past that trainer with no issues. And I don't know how far we'll get tonight. We're gonna hopefully at least get access to Surf tonight so that I could catch Lapras tomorrow. That would be the goal. That would be really good. We are struggling over here. Okay. Speaking of drowsies. Oh, hey. Ditto. That's fun. Okay. Now, the egg does take a while to hatch. So we're gonna do this for a little while. Hey, Otaku guy. Yeah, it's after the 4th gym in this game, which isn't the earliest you get it. I think the earliest you get Surf in the series is X and Y. You get it after the 3rd gym, I believe. We gotta keep an eye on this egg. It says it's close to hatching soon. It still says it must be close to hatching. It's going to hatch soon. Okay. Now is when we start recording. This takes time. I'm saving a lot of time by speeding up the game in the way that I did. But even still. Oh yeah, there's a huge gap. The gap between the 1st gym and the second gym in XY is probably the longest gap between gyms in the entire series. Literally the 1st gym you get is like right at the start of the game. You just go through basically what's a copy paste of the Viridian Forest. And your Pokemon are going to be, I think the level of Herbivalon is Vivian, however you pronounce it. I think it's level 12. And then Grant's Pokemon are like level 25, so there's like a 13 level jump between Gym 1 and Gym 2 in X and Y, which is kind of nuts. But yeah, you get it at a very like around level 30-ish you get Surf in X and Y. In this game you get it like level 20. I also hate when this NPC walks in front of you like that, it's so annoying. Alright, any second now we're gonna get the notification. Come on, Egg. I need you to not do that, lady. And then it's gonna be a matter of training the new Chikorita. We can kind of see, like, I'm at the point where it already said that the Pokemon is going to hatch soon, and it still seems like it's not hatching quite yet. Any second now. Hopefully. If I didn't have to record this, I would be speeding up the process. Unfortunately, I do have to record it. All this for a second Chikorita. It's kind of crazy. There we go. There's the Chikorita. I love the way it spins its low leaf. It's so cute. We will not be nicknaming it. And now we have Chikorita that very importantly has access to Reflect and Leech Seed already. Reflect it can learn because both parents have it. Specifically, the Execute has it, and it is a level up move for Chikorita, so it will learn it when it hatches. And Leech Seed is a night move coming from Execute. How am I being a masochist? This is totally fine. Like, actually, this is totally fine. This is what we wanted. Having a Chikorita now with access to Leech Seed is huge. The next thing we're gonna do, because I now have Abra, it is real Chikorita hours, absolutely. Now what we're gonna do is go to the fifth floor. We are going to buy Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Ice Punch. The reason we're buying those is because we're going to teach these moves to the Abra. Because for whatever reason, they decided that it was a good idea to make the punch moves TM moves in this game, to give them to Abra. And, you know, they're all special moves because Fire, Electric, and Ice were all special in this generation. So we now have a Abra that can defend itself. And defend itself well, I may add. Now what we're going to want to do is... Abra can carry. The goal is going to be to use Chikorita as much as possible, so we're not going to overly rely on the Abra. I need a police officer to get out of my way. Right? So we're not going to completely rely on the Abra, but we definitely will be using the Abra throughout the run. Alright. But now we want to level up the Chikorita a bit. So, the punches are special, and I love that about this game. So we'll be able to train both of them together now. Because Abra is able to just one-shot most Pokemon. It has such good type coverage now. And this is it. Like, Chikorita with Leech Seed is actually good. This is regular Crystal, not Crystal Legacy. If it was Crystal Legacy, it would not actually be proving that Chikorita is a good starter Pokemon, because the point of Crystal Legacy was to make everything better, including, obviously, Chikorita was changed by Smith Plays in order to, you know, make Pokemon better in the ROM hack. So we're not using a ROM hack. This is just straight original Crystal version, untouched, not modified whatsoever. This is all things that you can fully do in the game without any cheating, no hacking, no trading between players, not a ROM hack, none of that. Just plain old Pokemon Crystal. Hey, nothing wrong with nothing wrong with Fearow, that's for sure. Well, Meganium is not supposed to do damage, that's the thing. If you use Meganium intending to do as much damage as possible, then you're going to be disappointed, because Meganium is not a damage-dealing Pokemon. Meganium is meant to be a bulky Pokemon. And so I think that's part of why people don't like it so much, is because it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's not supposed to be doing a lot of damage. It's supposed to just survive things, which isn't great on a Grass-type Pokemon, but Grass types get Leech Seed to help make up for that, except for the problem that they decided, for whatever reason, that Chikorita specifically was not going to get Leech Seed by level up, which is kind of silly. Bulbasaur gets it by level up. I think Turtwig gets it by level up. We're just gonna train this thing very quick. Oh, I missed the Leech Seed. Okay, there we go. Even training it isn't that bad, because as you can see, I'm just healing up. Time I use Leech Seed, it just helps me heal. I do chip damage, I keep myself healed. It's such a good move for grass types. Even here, I'm not doing damage because I couldn't, and still, hey CL. Okay, I'll heal up real quick. The Abra also, I'm not going to be using against Whitney, so I don't care about training it right now. The Abra is actually going to be for the fight against, what's his face? Abra is for fighting against Morty, because realistically there's not much of anything that Chikorita can do against Morty. Morty is just really unfortunate because of the part poison typing on all the ghost type Pokemon in the game. Well, on his team at least. Yeah, no one of value learns Spore in this game though, unfortunately. Only Paris gets Spore in this game. Right, but, you know, it doesn't really need it. Trico's not intended to be a bulky Pokemon, it doesn't really need Leech Seed, and Leech Seed also thematically doesn't make as much sense for it. Whereas, obviously, it made enough sense on Chikorita that they decided to put it as an egg move on Chikorita. Dude, if you could reliably get Spore on a Smeargle in this game while you're playing casually, I would be impressed. Oh no, Leech Seed got disabled, how terrible. There's an Ether here? I just hit the A button by mistake while standing in this corner before I started moving, and apparently there's an Ether in this corner. That's awesome. I did not know about that. Oh, it's Gina. Okay. Yes, Synthesis was new to this generation, but Synthesis wasn't great, and I think this generation it was still, it only recovered a third of your HP, unless you were in the sun. So they were trying to promote both the new Synthesis move and weather mechanics. We don't need poison powder. We don't want poison powder. I think it would make sense to have it be a fairy type, honestly. I'm not against it. I think that Meganium should be a part fairy type. I think that Feraligatr should be part dark type. And I think that Typhlosion should be part ground type. Well, the thing is that Flabebe, the flower is not part of Flabebe. Flabebe is literally just the berry thing. It just so happens to live on a flower. But Flabebe also should have been grass fairy typing, honestly. Yeah, it got to become ghost, but I meant like the original Typhlosion should have been fire ground. Or if they ever decide to finally make a mega evolution for it, it should be fire ground. Florges is a flower thing, that is fair. It should have had fairy typing, I won't deny, or grass typing. I've always thought that Flabebe should have had the grass fairy typing. Ironically, yes, Typhlosion was just denied getting a Mega Evolution. There we go. Yeah, I had the day off from work today, so I'm able to stream earlier. And I also just finished my video for this week a little while ago. I would rather have a Mega than a regional variant, honestly. Although I guess the regional variant is permanent, whereas... Bayleaf, awesome. Also, I should have this item on you. Miracle Seed onto you. Okay, good. We're gonna take on the gym soon, actually. This is taking up a lot less time than I thought because of me speeding up the game. Yeah. Poor Gen 4 starters, they really got nothing. I've seen Mega Emboar's. I've seen Mega Emboar. I haven't really paid much attention to Emboar's Mega Evolution because I'm not the biggest Emboar fan in the first place, honestly. Which is funny because in that Unova Nuzlocke that I made the video for this week, I literally had a Emboar in it. Well, Mega Emboar getting the best out of the three isn't that surprising when its competition includes Mega Feraligatr, which honestly looks kind of dumb. Yeah, Oddish, get it. I will say, as someone who has been very critical of Legends ZA, I don't actually hate a lot of the Mega designs. A lot of the Mega designs are actually kind of good in my opinion. It's so weird when you run out of tackles. Oh, I can't do anything to that. I can do something to that. Can't do anything to that. Alright, let's go take on the gym now that we're level 18. Mega Starmie is very far from my favorite. Mega Starmie is probably my least favorite one, actually. Mega Starmie is the one that makes me so pissed off that Game Freak bullshitted us by saying that they couldn't come up with the design for Mega Flygon. Like, I don't buy the fact that they said that they can't come up with a design for Mega Flygon. That's just bullshit at this point. Okay. Into this one's gym we go. Oh no, the Sentret survived because I don't do damage. This is fine. I think of all the new ones. No, yeah, I know. Flygon did not get a Mega, and there's no Mega Flygon in the leaks either, unfortunately. Which means that there probably just straight up is not a Mega Flygon, and there probably never will be. I mean, sure, it's funny, but I wasn't looking for Mega Evolutions to be funny. Oh boy, it is Whitney's gym. This will be easy, don't worry. The DLC does have more Megas, as far as I know. If the DLC doesn't have more Megas and it's called Mega Universe, then I don't know what to say, man. Oh boy, I picked up $32. Let's use one of my 5 potions that I have. Oh no, I've been paralyzed. That sucks. That's fine. No, I don't really care too much. We're gonna do this. Do this. Oh, it's disabled. Okay. And another one. It's still disabled. Leech Seed. Still disabled. Okay. Now, before we fight Whitney, we're gonna heal. I wouldn't be surprised if Eevee does get a Mega. I also wouldn't be surprised if Charizard does in fact get a third Mega Evolution. That's like a combination of the previous two. I think they need a second Mega Rayquaza actually. The first one wasn't good enough. Okay. Alright, this is the one that we started the game with. Mega Arceus? Heck yeah, man. That should, honestly, that should be a thing. This is not a Nuzlocke, no. This is not a Nuzlocke. It is a fully casual, regular run of Crystal version. It's just that I am utilizing Chikorita. I have no idea. If it's something new, I have not seen it. I've seen Mega Zygarde. I have seen nothing else about it though. So if he gets a new move, don't tell me. I'll find out on my own at some point. Valorant 5 Nuzlocke when? Never. I don't hate myself enough. Valorant 5 Nuzlocke would be if someone dies in the Liberation Mission, they can never do anything again in the Liberation Mission. Okay. Here's our new Bayleaf. Right? This is the new Bayleaf. It has access to Reflect and Leech Seed. This is huge, very important. This is what we want, right? It's a good bulky Pokemon, and we're gonna prove it now. Honestly, Bayleaf of the 3 starters probably is the best one for this gym because of how similar it is to Execute, and I have mentioned previously that Execute is probably the best of the starters for this gym. Now that's unfortunate that Leech Seed missed. Wow, that is fully unfortunate. And it still didn't do much. But this just goes to show, like, you know, it's still RNG. Leech Seed, unfortunately, it's really good, but does have a chance to miss. Clefairy, fortunately, does not have enough special attack to do enough damage to Bayleaf. Steel Wing, sure, I guess. That would have been annoying if it was a burn, but wouldn't have actually mattered too much. Okay, good. Critical hit. Awesome crit. Double Slap's annoying, but only hits twice, which is awesome. Alright, I was hoping to have a Reflect setup, actually, but this is fine. I'm at half HP, right? Well, I am at half HP. As long as I don't flinch here. I don't know if I saved or not. Did I save in front of the gym? Someone told me if I saved. I don't remember. And again, my best teammate is Geodude. Of course it's my starter. It's using Attract now, okay. Alright, that's gonna do an okay. It's not great. If I switch into Bayleaf. Okay, they started roll out. I actually survive this if it doesn't crit, right? Yeah. Look at that. That's without me using Reflect. Ooh. There we go. Nice and easy. Now that, I didn't even fully optimize that. I should have had an Oranberry on the Bayleaf, right? Number one, I should have had an Oranberry on it. Number two, just got a little bit unlucky with the turn one Leech Seed miss into a Sacred Fire from Metronome. A little bit of bad luck, but even with that bad luck, still no issue. No, Geodude, honestly, Geodude is actually very good as a teammate. And she doesn't want to get this badge now. Yes, this is the gym leader that people are scared of. Because, I mean, I made the entire video explaining it. You can't use just like brute force or expect to like outspeed the Miltank and beat it, honestly, because of Miltank's very high stats. Which means that you kind of have to like think outside the box and use an actual strategy to fight her. A lot of us when we were kids, we didn't know how to use strategy in this game. We would just click attacking damage dealing moves and hope for the best. But even then, like, even with some strategies, there's a lot of RNG to this fight. It's just obnoxious in general. Now, even then, even with the Machop, you cannot brute force that gym because Machop is slow and will possibly get hit by it will possibly get hit by Stomp flinches. Which no, by brute force I mean just going in there and just constantly using attacking moves, not necessarily over leveling. Just go in and every turn clicking on an attack move would be brute forcing it. And it's a, it's a viable strategy. It's something you can do. But it's not the most effective against Miltank. Alright, time to make Abra a viable team member. Thunder Punch for a Slowpoke. This is what we like about Abra, is that the elemental punches on it are so disgusting how good they are. It's level, what, 11? And it already has, it's level 11 with 31 special attack stat. And access to fire, ice, and fire type moves. Like, it beats everything. And then once it hits level 16 and evolves, it gets even higher special attack. And it learns a stab psychic type move to deal with poison types that are pretty prevalent in this game, actually. There's a lot of psychic types in this game. Goodbye, Donald. Get wrecked, Donald. Oh no, a Magnemite. Its steel typing makes it resistant to so many things. Yes, the elemental punches are special attacks in Gen 2 because fire, ice, and electric type moves are all special in Gen 2. There was no physical special split back then, which means that the punch moves on Abra are ridiculously strong. I mean, that Ice Punch doesn't knock out, but it's fine. It still did a decent chunk of damage. Oh no, a Magnemite. Whatever shall I do? Genuinely, I do love having the punch moves in this game as TMs. It was like one of the best things about Gold, Silver, and Crystal was the punch moves as TMs and obtainable in the third city. Alright, 2 more levels and Abra is going to be a menace. My coin case. I don't need the coin case. I don't think I'm going to be using it for anything. I'm not trying to get a Dratini in this run or anything, so... Ew, this thing is annoying. I actually don't like the Lickitung. It's kind of bulky. And it knows cut. It's gonna do a lot of damage. You know what you do against Pokemon that are bulky, right? You send out Bayleaf. In a bulk versus bulk battle, Bayleaf will win. As long as the opposing bulky Pokemon is not grass type, that is. Barely does damage. And I heal it right back. Nice and easy. No need for gambling in this run, honestly. I don't plan on doing anything with coins, so whatever. Super Nerd Eric, okay. What gambling is there in Battle Arc 4? The only gambling in Battle Arc 4 is mystery data contents. Oh no, he used poison gas, how terrible. I mean, to be fair to Abra, probably will get knocked out by poison by the time we get back to the Pokemon Center, but that's fine. I guess the tournament's gonna count. Yeah, we're gonna switch out against the second Grimer. Just use magnitude 8. Close. Not an 8, but still not bad. Yeah. Oh no, the poison is ticking. I accidentally took 3-4 extra steps. We're good. Okay. Let us progress. Can I? Hold on. Do I get the... Yeah, it gets... Okay, no Squirtle yet. I listened to XY music so much because I played that game a lot when I was younger. You know what? Let me do this, actually. Alright, we got Kenya. The reason I wanted Kenya is because Kenya is going to give me access to fly. Literally, that's it. I'm using Kenya for fly. Oh, rest in peace, Sandshrew. Rest in peace, Meryl. Okay, Abra is learning Confusion. I mean, this is it, like... What's better than a Pokemon at level 16 that has 49 special attack? It has Confusion, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and Fire Punch. If you were telling me to reorder my moves on Kadabra, I was just waiting for Confusion so I could put Confusion in the front. Now we can do this. I don't need the elemental punches anymore. Oh look, he got confused. He's gonna hit himself. Follow it. Oh my god, he actually knocked himself out from there. That's funny. Diglett gets ice punched. Zubat gets confusioned. Second Diglett gets ice punched. Easy. Can I make it past these guys? No? Oh, they're both gonna fight me. That's annoying. Oh no, I got poisoned. No, we don't need Disable. I love that the guy has a level 2 Voltorb. And then the level just slightly goes up every time. Okay. And by the way, guys, it's Thursday in game, which means I can do the... if I wanted to. Also, let me withdraw Poliwag because I'm gonna need him for Surf soon. Ish. Should I do it? I'll probably do it with Bayleaf, honestly. Should we do the bug catching contest? What can I get? The Magmar card is just there for no reason. Should I go for a Scyther? Just because it's fun? Let's do it. Wooper can in fact learn Ice Punch. Headcanon is that Wooper using Ice Punch just slaps you with his tail. Yeah, we're not catching a Paris. Paris is about the dumbest thing I've ever seen here. I'm not catching a Caterpie. I'm not catching a Metapod. Or a Kakuna. Or another Kakuna. Butterfree would be good. Let's go. Full HP catching a Butterfree. Awesome. That might actually just... max HP? That actually might win me the first prize. Which is completely and utterly unnecessary. As far as I know, yeah, I should learn Recover. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe he doesn't learn Recover in this game. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's a level up move for him, for Quagsire, most of the time. Because Pokemon Stadium was a game that focused only on battles, so they needed only 100, and they also only needed 150 models, so they didn't have to worry about making an entire world for that game. It was literally just a glorified battle simulator, which is fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the game being a battle simulator. Sure, we'll finish now. I feel like third place is actually the best place you can get, because I think you get a gold berry for doing third place. Alright, this guy got a Kakuna, so I'm absolutely gonna win this. Oh, this guy got a Pinsir. Wouldn't it be funny if I lost to a Kakuna? Yeah, full HP Butterfree. At level 15, there's no way I was losing this. Oh boy, I got a stone that I'm never gonna use. I might sell it, honestly. Correct. Look guys, I have a Butterfree with Confusion and all the powder moves. It is sad that Stadium has more voice acting than the mainline games. Such a disgrace. You know what game has voice acting in it that's actually really good? Digimon Storytime Stranger. That game has voice acting. I should specify that game has English voice acting because Cyber Sleuth also had voice acting, but it was not English. The Sunstone was only for Sunkern and Gloom. Correct. Literally just for Sunkern and Gloom, and nothing else. This guy, I think, gives you stones as well. I don't remember which ones, but that guy gives you stones. I have no idea if Masters has voice acting, but it also doesn't matter because even if it did have voice acting, it's not a mainline game, so I don't really care. Masters is not a mainline Pokemon game, it's just a Pokemon gacha game. Or Gasha, or however you are supposed to pronounce that. Sure, I'll do Psybeam over Confusion. You guys are gonna have a great time watching me in the next gym. This lady gives you a Quick Claw. Oh, 100% they put more effort into the gacha game. Their number one priority is always going to be to make as much money as possible, and they don't care about the quality of their games. If a crappy game is going to make them a lot of money, they'll make a crappy game. They don't give a shit, and I think Legends ZA proves that. Okay, hold on. Can't do that here. Hold on. Let's go bike riding. Was I supposed to talk to a person? I was. Hold on. Well, I do want to... I'm going to try to catch... Let's go this way. I will try to catch... Not that. I want to catch Sudowoodo so that I can have a... just so that I can have a Pokemon that will use... Okay, Sunstone I can sell. I'm not planning on using it. Paralyze, heal, I'll hold on to. Ethers we should hold on to. The berries we could hold on to. Some of these I should sell, honestly, but it's fine. Buy a bunch of Great Balls. You should. Honestly, you should buy Time Stranger. That game is actually really fun. And very good. And well put together. You could really tell that Bandai Namco put a lot of effort into that game. Okay, let's go out of my way. Yep. Correct. I think it's very alarming to hear that they spent... This again, this is the #1 grossing franchise in the world. Pokemon is worth billions of dollars. They spent 13 million. Think about that. We're gonna take a quick detour here. Hey guys, look, it's me. Hi. Okay. Let's have the Pokemon game up though. This is 1,000. This is 1,000,000. This is 1,000,000,000. I did this the wrong way. Hold on. $13 million is how much they spent. Okay, $13 million is how much they spent to make Legends ZA. If they are worth exactly $1 billion, they use 0.013. So this is 0.013. This is not a percentage, by the way. They used 0.00013% of $1 billion in order to create Legends ZA, if I'm doing my math right. Of course I live on the Earth. Yeah, exactly. For the cost of Legends ZA, you could buy Hades 2, Silksong, and Hollow Knight, and still have money left over. Correct. You could do that. And I think that says a lot. Xenoblade is better, 100%. But you know what the problem is? When good games like Xenoblade don't sell as well, that tells Nintendo, don't make these good games, make shitty slop with the name Pokemon on it that people will buy. I heard somewhere that in order for them to break even, I don't know if this is true or not, I would have to double check the math, but I heard somewhere that in order for Game Freak to break even on Legends ZA, they only need to sell 200,000 copies. Now we can find out if that's true or not right now. Because they spent $13 million to create it, and it costs $70 per game, which is 185,714. Literally, in order for them to break even, they only need to have sold 185,715 copies of Legends ZA. Now that was me putting 70 instead of 69.99, and at those kinds of numbers that can have an impact. So let's do it again. 13 million divided by 69.99 is still 185,741 copies. I have not played Pokemon Prism, no. I haven't played a lot of ROM hacks of Pokemon games. The only ROM hacks of Pokemon games I've ever played are Fire Red Omega, Liquid Crystal, I think, Expert Emerald. I started Renegade Platinum, but never finished Renegade Platinum. And the other one I did. I think that's it. Yeah. Now included DLC price? I'd rather not. It's just, it's depressing and infuriating. With the DLC included, if every single person purchased DLC as well as the base game, it's $100. They would only need to sell 100. What is that? They would have to sell 130,000 copies of the game with DLC to break even. Like, it's pathetic. Well, I guess we're going back to get a water bottle. Yo, I need this lady to stop talking to me about hoots. Sorry, I really should not speed up the game while I'm traveling. I'm gonna try my best to not speed up the game while traveling, only while interacting in menus and stuff like that. I have no idea what Pokemon Snakewood even is, honestly. So I will not be playing that. I might do, most likely what I will do eventually is do the Legacy, Smith Plays Legacy Romax. Show the... No. You know, I don't think I've ever played Poke MMO. Or I started Poke MMO and I played it for like 5 minutes and I got bored of it. I don't care for things that are just... If something is just edgy for the sake of being edgy, then I'm not really too interested in it. I don't care about edgy things. I just care about having fun and playing things I already enjoy. I enjoy Pokemon, I enjoy Mega Man Battle Network, so if you give me one of those things, I'll enjoy it. And I enjoy Legend of Zelda. Just give me those. Oh, it's a zombie apocalypse thing? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't give a shit about zombie apocalypse media, honestly. Okay, we're gonna try to catch Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo's not even important. I don't know how much people actually play on Poke MMO. I've never been like the biggest MMO fan, honestly. Even when I have played MMOs in the past, I got bored of them after like a week or so and stopped playing them. The only like MMO style game I could think of, if RuneScape counts as an MMO, that's the only one that I've ever like played for more than a few weeks at a time. Because that one I played like a lot when I was in 8th grade, I think it was. but I was terrible at it. And I also didn't have money, so I couldn't pay for stuff that was locked behind a paywall. I will not continue RuneScape. I'm not kidding when I tell you guys I'm terrible at that game. I have no idea what I'm doing in that game, ever. Oh no, he learned to tackle. Now he can tackle me. That's pretty cool. Oh, is Waven an MMO? Interesting. Yeah, no, RuneScape's literally the only one I ever, like, really played while I was a kid in 8th grade. And like I said, I had no idea what I was doing. I never really leveled up much in that game. Other than that, I never, like, played World of Warcraft or anything like that, honestly. Alright, this dude can finally give me... Yes, yes. Thank you for the Rock Smash. Rock Smash is good. Rock Smash is important. And now we should be able to do whatever the heck we want. We're gonna go fight the gym immediately, right? We'll go fight Morty right away. Well, actually, no. We have to go inside the burnt tower first, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll do that first. Get rid of low kick for Rock Smash. Awesome. What I do plan on doing though, like I will probably, like I said, I'll probably play the Legacy ROM hacks at some point. Especially Emerald Legacy. I love Pokemon Emerald. And then I'll maybe do casual runs of some Pokemon ROM hacks in the future. But I don't plan on like doing too many Nuzlocks moving forward, honestly. I'm gonna do the region locks. Since I already started those, I might as well finish them as well. But I don't plan on doing too many Nuzlocks in the future. Oh no, my Razor Leaf got disabled. I mean, I was just never into World of Warcraft. I didn't do much PC gaming at all when I was a kid. Mostly if I was playing games as a kid, it was Game Boy or Nintendo 64. This is the guy I was talking about being annoying. Yes, the guy with the drowsy who puts you to sleep. And I believe he uses Hypnosis Dream Eater combo. You know what the funny thing is? The tree is not actually on my team. The tree is in my party, not my team. There is a difference between a Pokemon being in your party and a Pokemon being on your team. And right now, the tree is only in my party. It means I will not be using it in battles. You know what I will be using in battles? This Kadabra. I don't think we can go into the gym yet, right? Yeah, this guy tells you get the heck out. We'll move you in. I don't really need Kenya yet, so I should probably remove it from the party, but that's fine. We do have to go in here. And I think you're supposed to fight your rival in here. Hi, Usain, I don't care. That's an excellent question. Where could it be? Okay. Well, we're not gonna be able to run away from a rat. Oh, that's terrible. Rock Smash this. HP up. You know what? HP up actually is kind of not bad on Bayleaf, honestly. Yes, its HP just went up from 59 to 60. It's not terrible. I actually had Game Boy Advance games because I did have a Game Boy Advance growing up. And I also started emulating games when I was in high school. When I was in oh, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I actually lied to you guys. I told one lie. I did play PC games when I was a kid, but I will show you which PC games I played as a kid. This game right here, and this game right here. These are the two games that I played on PC as a kid. I had Roller Coaster Tycoon and I had SimCity 3000 Unlimited when I was younger. Those were my PC games. And there was also a Lego racing game. Oops, thank you. I found that background somewhere on the internet. Roller Coaster Tycoon is goated, man. I love that game so much. I'm good enough at Roller Coaster Tycoon to beat every scenario, at least the classic scenarios. I'm not so sure if I'm good at the game now. And in SimCity, I was horrible at that game. I was never able to make a profitable city. I had no idea what I was doing when I was a kid. It was amazing. I would try so hard to make a city and it would just be full of abandoned buildings because my city was crap. It was amazing. Like literally the best experience of my life. So why am I leading with Geodude instead of with the Kadabra that's literally able to one-shot everything on this guy's team? Wow. Oh, Haunter's gone. Yeah, but if you kill too many of your if you kill too many of your guests in Roller Coaster Tycoon, then your park value goes down, and you don't want that. You want the park values to go up. Guys, should I teach my Geodude self-destruct? We're not doing that. I have no idea who he's switching out into, but that's okay. We're just gonna use Kadabra. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Zubat. Zubat's not a threat. Let me record this just in case. You know, we could use Psybeam, but that's rude because it's stab. No idea where this music is from. Oh no, their last Pokemon is Quilava. That's right. And I don't have a water type. But I have a rock and ground type, which is the next best thing. Quilava really can't do much to Geodude just because I resist fire type moves. Like, you could leer me all you want. I don't give a shit about that, dude. 9. Huh, look at that, I called it. Rest in peace, Quilava. That's that. And then I fall down a hole. Look, guys, puppies. Look, guys, the blue puppy likes me. I don't see, like, I don't understand why Suicune specifically is supposed to be, like, so unique or special or whatever. Not that it matters. Oh boy, coughing. You guys remember when oh, I can't do that yet. I need strength. You guys remember when Conroy was doing a Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal playthrough? And then he said how he really wanted to have a defensive Pokemon on his team, so he decided to catch a coughing here in the Burn Tower. And then the first coughing he found was shiny. Okay, now, since we now have access to the gym, let us switch in Kadabra. Right, what are the odds that you're looking for a specific Pokemon on your team, and then the first Pokemon of that species that you encounter, boom, shiny. It's amazing. Anyways, here's how you deal with this gym. You just Kadabra and Psybeam everything, like. So we're gonna speed through this a little bit, because clearly this is not even mildly threatening to me. Oops, I fell. How many more? I have 10 Psybeams left. Alright, here we go. And this is, okay, this is the only gym, genuinely, where I actually think that you should not even bother sending out Chikorita. The best that, or Bayleaf in this case, I guess, the best that Bayleaf can do here is maybe against Gengar, use, you know, use a Leech Seed, but, eh. Best Pokemon music ever. Yeah, 9 Psybeams is more than enough for this gym at this point. Basically, anything that Bayleaf and Geodude won't be able to clean up, Kadabra takes over and stomps. Like, just completely stomps, dude. Kadabra is so disgusting in this game. Like, I unironically think that Kadabra is the single best Pokemon for this region. Like, think about it logically, right? You catch it around the time that you are able to fight against Whitney. Right? You get Abra around Goldenrod, so it's right before you fight Whitney. You're not going to use it against Whitney most likely, but that's fine. Completely stomps this gym, right? Completely stomps Chuck's gym, obviously, because Psychic is super effective on all of the poison types in this gym and against the fighting types, obviously, in Chuck's gym. Then you have Fire Punch to deal with the steel types in Jasmine's gym. You have Fire and Thunder Punch to deal with the water/ice type Pokemon in Price's gym. And you have access to Recover, which I'm not going to teach my Kadabra here, honestly. And you have Ice Punch for Claire's Dragonairs. So Kadabra just stomps every single gym. Then for the Elite Four, you have Thunder Punch for the Slowbro and the 2 Zatus on Will's teams. Fire Punch for his Executor and his Jinx. You have Fire Punch / Psychic for all the Poison/Bug Pokemon on Koga's team. Then you have Ice Punch for the Onix and Psychic for all the fighting type Pokemon on Bruno's team, but we don't talk about Bruno. And you have Thunder or Ice Punch deals with Murkrow on Karen's team. Psychic deals with her Gengar and her Vileplume. The only Pokemon that are problems for Kadabra there is literally just, what's it called? The 2 Pokemon that are annoying for it are Umbreon and Houndoom, obviously. And then you have Ice Punch / Thunder Punch for all of, like, literally, like, just Kadabra can probably borderline solo this game, as long as you have some way of, again, dealing with Houndoom slash Umbreon on Karen's team. It's kind of wild. Yeah, level curve is gone now. Level curve no longer exists. Alright, let's go get Surf real quick. We will try to use Bayleaf in these fights. My Kadabra is a little bit over leveled right now. I will switch into Geodude for this one though, at least. Magnitude 4, wow. Okay, Magnitude 8 right afterwards. Espeon doesn't really scare me too much here, right? Oh yeah, Ice Punch or Thunder Punch for some of his Pokemon that are not weak to Ice. His Charizard and Gyarados are not weak to Ice, but Thunder Punch deals with both of them. We are going to go left and right simultaneously. Ah, good move for Bayleaf. Tackle is all we need now. We'll use Synthesis temporarily. I don't know how much we'll actually need Synthesis, but we have it now. And then this last one's obviously Jolteon, so... Oh! Forgot to hit stop recording. I always forget to stop recording. Magnitude 7. That'll do it. Dude. So stupid. Sand attack is the most bullshit. Magnitude 8? No? 6? Alright. This should still KO, right? There's no way it doesn't. Yeah, we're good. These 5 fights against Kimono Girls are some of the most experience that you get in this stupid game, honestly. Gina, unless you are here to give me... Nice! She has a Leaf Stone for me. Okay, and now we have Surf. Which means... we can go catch Lapras now. I kind of wished I had made it so that today was Friday in the game. It's Thursday in the game right now, unfortunately. So I cannot go catch Lapras right now. Which sucks. But it's not the end of the world. That being said, we could go back and collect all the things that require me to have Surf, so... Right, I said I was not going to speed the game up while I am traveling. I'll try to stick to that. Poliwhirl? Kinda cool that you can find wild Poliwhirls like this. We need to not gain too much experience though. This is PP up, that's fine. We should probably put that on Leech Seed, honestly. I don't have a cut user right now. Actually, now that I think about it. We don't need you right now. We also don't need Kenya right now. Oh, but Kenya has mail, so I can't deposit it. Hold on. If that's the case, let's just go give the mail up. Here, have Kenya. Cool, thanks for giving me a TM that I don't care about. Nightmare. Okay, awesome. Because, you know, Nightmare is a move that we definitely need to have on one of my Pokemon right now. Then I should have a deposit. You, hold on. Wait, we lost Kenya. Give me my bird back, bro. I need that thing, it's gonna fly me around later. I don't get Kenya back. I was supposed to take the mail off of it, not give it away. Oops. Guess I'll have to catch a flying type. Technically, I would have been stealing it. Oh well. I guess we'll have to catch a Hoot Hoot or something. I don't have a headbutt user anymore either. I love how there's so many items that you get in the first city. If you go back to Violet City. I was not supposed to go this way. Actually, nah, I don't need anything over there. I have not done anything in the Ruins of Valve because like I don't really need to, honestly. There's a few more things I could do with Surf, but I don't care enough. I think what we're gonna do now is travel this way. I probably will catch a Hoot Hoot. I was supposed to go to Dana, actually. Dana was gonna give me a... I could get an Executor right now if I wanted to. I knew that this one has a Fluffy, and then she sends out a Psyduck. And then you give her your phone number because she gives you Thunderstones. Ew. This thing is disgusting. I hate it. Leech Seed it? I mean, like, just like, genuinely, just having Leech Seed does make the game so much easier. Like, oh no, I took damage. Oh, there goes some of that damage. Some of that damage goes away. Someone remind me, can I catch Hoot Hoot in this area? Or... no bueno? That was not Sinnoh's Unknown Cave music though, was it? Right? That was the forest. Eternal Forest music. Okay. This is another trainer. Pokefan Derek with his little Pikachu that dies with magnitude. Also, my Geodude evolves down, right? Oh, never mind, 25. He evolves at 25. Okay. We're making good progress. Now for the next 4 gyms, I think, we are using exclusively Meganium. Or Bayleaf / Meganium. We also do want to teach it Body Slam, so I might actually get rid of... I might be getting rid of Reflect, honestly. I don't... or actually, no, I'm going to get rid of Synthesis. I don't think you really need Synthesis, because it's not that great of a move. It only has 5 power points, and it only heals you for, like, a third of your HP, if I'm not mistaken. So we're not going to mess with that. Oh wait, does it also play in the cave? I didn't know that. I thought it was only Eterna Forest that plays that music. Alright, we're gonna start by going up the lighthouse. And again, this is our Bayleaf run, so let's lead with Bayleaf in these battles. I know this guy has Growlithe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this guy has a Noctowl. Uh-oh. Or you're not up to date. What if you're lagging behind Urgot? I think it's always just a little slow. I don't know if there's a... I don't think I have a delay set up on my screen, on my stream, and maybe it's an automatic thing. Oh no, it lowered my attack stat, even though I don't have an attack stat to speak of. Don't you dare try to hypnosis me. I think... Ew, it's Dino. Go play League of Legends, Dino. I'm just kidding, don't do that. Watch me instead. Give me money. Watch ads for me. It's better. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I love making that good YouTube money. Which is why I'm putting out another big video on Friday that I literally just finished earlier today. Guys, make sure you watch Friday's video. I finally made a video about my Unova Nuzlocke. It only took me 6 months to finally decide to sit my butt down and start working on that. Wait, you haven't been playing that game for a week? Quit. Just quit outright. There's no reason to go back to it. If you've been gone for a week, just don't go back. Never touch that game again. Make yourself happy. You know what you should do instead, Dino? You should play Digimon Story Time Stranger. That's a good game. Oh wait, Dino, do you play Among Us? And are you busy on Saturday night? These are very important questions to be asking. This guy has a bunch of Pidgeys. Alright, well, you know what? No, you know what? Geodude can knock them all out. We're not... Stop with the... Okay, there we go. Darn. I was gonna say, I plan on playing Among Us with friends on Saturday night, so you should join us. Alright, this guy has the 2 Growlits. I knew they were coming eventually. We are in Olivine already. I just started this last night. It helps when you can speed up the game a lot, but whatever. Also, Gold, Silver, and Crystal just generally aren't the longest games in the world either. Alright, well, this one has a Meryl, which is easy to beat. I was not supposed to go that way, but this guy has a Poliwhirl, which, again, not easy to lose, so I meant to say, not what I actually said. Well, between the peaceful music that's been playing on these streams and the fact that I'm not the loudest person in the world and I don't, you know, I'm not Tyler 1, I don't start screaming on my streams for no reason, I wouldn't be surprised if people fall asleep to my stream. It means that I am calming, and that is a nice thing. Time to drop down to the bottom. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll I don't want to travel to Cianwood first. What we're gonna do before moving to Cianwood City is, by the way, for our walk music, let's grab strength. That's the first thing we should do here, always. Because otherwise I will forget to get strength, which is stupid, but I've done it before. Traveler learns it, but I don't really want it to. Debunking? What debunking? What are you talking about, you weirdo? Dino, have you not seen the NPCs in like Legends Arceus? Not Legends Arceus, in Scarlet and Violet. You cannot die, and there's no fall damage in Scarlet and Violet, and you could drop down an entire mountainside. And then you get saved by your cell phone that grabs you and holds you in place, which is the dumbest thing ever. Okay. Now the game plan is to go the other way. I have played Pokemon Black, White 2 twice now? Once on cartridge and once in the Unova Nuzlocke. And it also lives in my head rent-free. Gen 5 music just generally is so good. Like, I mean, Pokemon is one of those franchises where it also always has good music, but there's just something about the Gen 5 music specifically. It's so good. Alright, here with Eradicate. Okay, making it past the NPCs, because I am skilled and talented. Now, since I only have these 3 team members, I don't want to overlevel them again. So we're going to try to avoid trainers as much as possible here. And then I run right into a trainer instead. And I fell asleep and I got encored and I got... Okay, can we not? Guys. I found a puppy. Yeah, we're gonna go for this. What's the worst that can happen? I just don't want to overlevel my Pokemon too much. I thought that was... I genuinely thought that was gonna work for a second there. Well... Quick use Reflect. And then Synthesis. Guys, just remember that I was at yellow HP and now all of a sudden I'm in like almost full. Because Chikorita is a good starter. Honestly, I think it's more that Synthesis and Leech Seed together are ridiculously strong. It's an old man. Okay. Alright, let me show you guys the best way of catching the red Gyarados. So the number one strategy for catching the red Gyarados is number one, you want to make sure you have a lot of Great Balls. I stocked up on a bunch of Great Balls before I caught the Sudowoodo, so I have plenty of Great Balls. You need to do a little bit of damage to him, nothing too crazy, right? You don't want to accidentally hit it with like an electric type move or anything like that. No, it's a new Bayleaf. I deserved that. I'm not gonna deny it. I deserved that. Like, this is what I get for being a smartass and showboating and trying to one-shot the Gyarados with Thunder Punch. I deserve that. I'm not gonna deny it. I should have not sent out Bayleaf there, actually. But it's fine. We're just gonna raise the leaf here. I should survive a Thrash, right? Good job, Bayleaf. Watch it not KO, unless it crits. Wow. Well, this is where we just send out Graveler. Watch him hit himself. No, he just goes for Thrash again. Okay. Throw a rock. I'm sorry, how does Graveler go before a Gyarados? How does that make sense? I just saw Lance's head. I saw Lance's head just immediately like pop into existence. Okay. Okay. We're making some pretty good progress here. This was an accident, but that's okay. This is not okay. So you guys see, like, Synthesis just doesn't heal for that much. Synthesis only heals for about a third of your HP, unfortunately. What's this one? Is this a berry for sleep? Bitterberry. Isn't that for Bitterberries for confusion, I think? Also, if I'm not mistaken, that's a TM up there, so we should probably go get it. No, it's a Max Ether. Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking. Oh yeah, you get a TM I think in this area. Hold on. Alright, I forgot my Kadabra is still dead. Yeah, Toxic is in the house when you clear out Team Rocket first. No, it's not Toxic, it's Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb. Toxic you get from fighting, what's her face, Janine in Fuchsia City. And here we have Lance casually murdering a guy. Are we gonna get through this real quick? I mean, we got a little bit of time. I don't have to end anytime soon. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. This is the fun part where we're just gonna let Kadabra sweep everything. These guys are so cute with their crappy, weak Pokemon thinking that they could beat me. I think you only need to hit one of those statues, and then you could turn them off. Maybe it was 2. I think it's just 1. Yeah, just 1. You literally just get hit by that first statue, and then you fight this guy. Oh no, he has a Magnemite. What will I do? Fire Punch. No, another Magnemite. Fire Punch. No, another Magnemite. Yeah. Okay, now... This is the best part. Now I can walk right past the statues with no problems. So apparently that's like a camera system, and each of the statues has a camera, so when the Team Rocket grunts see you on the camera, they come fight you. A nugget. Nice. Thanks for doing a lot of nothing, Lance. Yeah, we're just gonna let Kadabra sweep all of this, honestly, because I don't really care if Kadabra's level goes up too much. Or maybe we'll allow Geodude to get some experience as well. Or I guess he's a Graveler now, but still. Yeah, he's under-leveled, actually. Oh! Gen 3 music! I love Gen 3 music. Oh wait, no, I don't want to fight a Gloom with you. Get out of here. Psybeam, there we go. I'm supposed to talk to you again. There we go. Okay, cool. I almost forgot that I'm supposed to talk to her a second time. I think the other guy with a password is over here. Right? It's Hyuk guy. 10? 9. Yeah, I mean, that's still good enough. So that's both passwords. X special is garbage. Is there any items I want to use? You know what? Rare candy we'll use on Poliwag. Get it to level 5. Protein I will probably just throw onto Graveler. I don't see why not. Half of this stuff is garbage. PP up we'll use on... Like I said, we could use it on Leech Seed just because it'll be helpful against the Elite Four. I love Gen 3 music. Gen 3 music is so good. But again, all the music in the series is good. Ice Heal. You know what I should do, honestly, though? Given how many items I have right now and how many of them are kind of useless, we should probably just go to the Pokemon Center right now. Let's do that. Let's go back to the Pokemon Center and deposit a bunch of items. We can get rid of the Repel, the Antidote, the Ethers we definitely want to deposit, Hyper Potions we want to deposit, Max Ether we want to deposit, Guard Spec, Nugget, Ice Heal, X Special, all those things we could sell. Oddish is my cutter, yes. We also learned Flash, but realizing it now, I actually never got Flash. I never did the Sprout Tower, so I don't actually have Flash. I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to deal with going through it with a Chikorita, and Geodude can't do it. Geodude would suffer if he tried to do the Sprout Tower. I supposed to go? I should have just went straight up, actually. I'm supposed to go up here. Hi, Shatter. I'm assuming that's a message from like 20 minutes ago. I did see you say... Wait, you sent that message? Same one earlier. A while back. Like a while. If I do what now? Oh, you don't fight Silver. You don't fight Silver in the Sprout Tower. You only fight the sages. This guy, I believe, has a Murkrow on his team. It's actually, thinking about it, that's one of the fun changes between Gold, Silver, Crystal and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, is that in the remake, Sprout Tower is not optional, it's mandatory. You have to do Sprout Tower first before you fight Falconer. The game won't let you fight Falconer until you've done Sprout Tower. This game, fully optional. It doesn't matter. Not even a little bit. Magnitude 5 is not that great. I was hoping for... That was a crit? That kind of sucks. There we go. That's a good number. See, against a coughing, it doesn't matter what the number is, right? I never got to the end of Black and White, actually, so I don't even know what happens in that game at the end. Because I did not have a DS growing up. Yeah, I definitely want to learn Harden at level 27 next game. On a Pokemon that also has Defense Curl at earlier levels. Oh no, it's the sad Pokemon music that makes you cry because your Pokemon died in a Nuzlocke. I will neither confirm nor deny whether I used this music in my Unova Luck video. Make sure you guys watch that video. And share it with friends and family and stuff. I want that video to... I don't think a Nuzlocke video is going to do anywhere near as well as the Claire video that I made did, but, you know. Is that what this is? This is the credit theme? This is, I thought this was N's music for N. Yeah, I know. They did. They had a remix of the song. You're right. This song was actually in XY because of how good it was. And I don't blame them. The song is actually really good. Alright, let's save. Take one more step? One more step, okay. Dragonite. Murder someone else. I will have to play Black White to the end one day. I think I have a save file of the game that I started and just never finished. I'll have to make sure to actually do that someday. Oh, time to hit. Please give me a 10. Give me a 10. Give me a 10. Good enough. Magnitude 8. We'll take it. That's a one-shot. Can't be mad about that. Getting one-shots is always nice. Oh yeah, we are not fighting a Gloom. That would be very stupid of me. Well, that's why I've played Black and White 2 more often, because I know that they are supposed to be better games. But I know that Pokemon Black White 1 is like usually praised for having a really good story because of everything that happens at the end of the game, which is something that like other Pokemon games don't have. Must throw rock at the Murkrow. Oh boy. Nice easy win. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break in a second. Let me just get through here first, and I'm gonna go beat up some electrodes now. I'm gonna hope that one of them self-destructs on me. Yes! I got what I wanted. He went kablooey, but it does nothing to a Graveler. Sonic Boom also does nothing to me. Alright. Thanks for giving me Whirlpool, dude. Let me teach that, if I can, to my Poliwag. Nice. Poliwag learns it. Cool. Excellent. Very good. We now have Whirlpool and Strength. And now we should be able to get Sludge Bomb, which I don't think I need Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb was a really weird TM in this game because obviously Sludge Bomb is a really good move. So it's like, I always forget that it's introduced in this generation. But the thing about Sludge Bomb in this generation is that there's so few Pokemon that teach it. Like, that is Sludge Bomb, and that's an incredible move, but like, Nidoking doesn't learn it, Crobat doesn't learn it, and I'm like, why don't these Pokemon learn this move? Like, Sludge Bomb is in fact a physical move in this generation. Don't we love it? Yeah, it's like, it's so dumb. Okay, the only Pokemon that learns Sludge Bomb by level up is Grimer and Muck. Grimer learns at level 50, Muck at level 60, which is okay, that's not a bad thing. The Pokemon that learn Sludge Bomb by TM include Beedrill, pretty good. Arbok, also good. Vileplume, which, I mean, I guess Vileplume does have an attack stat of 80, so it's decent. Paris and Parasect, but you would never put that move on Paris and Parasect because that would require you to be using Paris or Parasect. Venonat and Venomoth, which are not physically offensive at all. Dugtrio, for some reason, learns this move, which I'm not mad about, honestly. It's not a bad move for Dugtrio. Victreebel is a good Pokemon that learns Sludge Bomb because Victreebel actually has a 105 attack stat. Tentacool, Tentacruel, whatever. Executor, not great. I mean, 95 attack is not terrible, but, you know, not really necessary. Weezing learns it, which is good. Tangela, whatever. Mew, obviously. Ariados learns it, which is okay against Stab. Sunflora learns it, that's stupid. Quagsire learns Sludge Bomb, that's just funny. Gligar learns it. Gligar wasn't the best Pokemon. Gliscor is amazing. Gligar is whatever. Snubble and Granville learn it, which is nice. Quillfish learns it, which is nice. Shuckle learns it, but why would you ever put Sludge Bomb on a Shuckle? And then Houndour and Houndoom learn it. But you really don't need Sludge Bomb on a Houndoom because the only thing you'll hit with that is Grass-type Pokemon. And that's what your Fire type moves for. So for whatever reason, Nidoking and Crobat, two of the most prominent poison type Pokemon in my opinion, simply do not learn Sludge Bomb in this generation, which is so dumb. Like, don't get me wrong, there are really good Pokemon that learn Sludge Bomb by TM in this generation, but two of the most important ones simply do not. Alright guys, I will be right back. Just give me a couple minutes. I'm just gonna go take a quick bathroom break, and then we're gonna move on to Cianwood City. Bro, the elemental punches being viable as TMs was the greatest thing about this game. Let's see, does she have a... I want to battle you. I was hoping that she was going to have a Thunderstone for me. We're not going to fight the gyms yet. Still waiting a little bit for that. This guy, if I fight him, he has a Quillfish. Actually, let's fight him. Tully has a Quillfish. Tully's Quillfish goes down to a single Psybeam. But Tully is the fourth important NPC in this game because he's the one that gives you Water Stones. So in Pokemon Gold and Silver, the Elemental Stones, the Evolution Stones, were post-game exclusive. Whereas in this game, you can get them before the post-game, but it requires these NPCs to call you and tell you that they found something, which is time-consuming. No, we're not fighting a Goldeen. Let's switch Bayleaf in again. Alright, now what we're going to do is we are going to work our way towards Cianwood City, and then we'll do all three gyms. We'll do Chuck's gym, followed immediately... Oh, let me get a flying type Pokemon first. Let Let me see if there's Hoots here. Perfect. Oh, I didn't want to crit it. Stop critting. Oh, we don't need a Stantler. We don't want Stantler. Hoot. Oh my god, Bayleef's getting so many crits right now. And then I accidentally ran away from a Hoot. Ooh, Noctowl. Even better. I'm just gonna catch this because I want to have a flyer. Perfect. Excellent. That's all I care about. We just want to have a Pokemon that can learn fly. Because I am going to be flying between these 3 cities now. We're going to go to Cianwood. We're going to do the gym there. I'm going to level up my Bayleef to level 30 first. No, crit rates are not based off of speed in this generation. It's just that Razor Leaf has a high critical hit ratio. That's the Pokemart. I didn't want to go to the Mart. Actually, hold on. Sell the X Special, the Nugget, the Spec, the Guard Spec. Yeah, get rid of those. Heal my Pokemon up. Did this, like, NPC just, like... Huh. Okay. I thought I saw that right. He's not there. He spawns in. You know what? I prefer that over whatever the heck they were trying to do with Legends ZA. Game Freak, the company that is notoriously bad at optimizing their games to make them run decently, decided that what they needed to do in Legends ZA was load the entire map in at once. Granted, it's not the biggest map in the world, but still kind of a boneheaded decision. I should be fighting the Tentacruels, I just really don't want to right now. Tentacruel is not a bad Pokemon for Meganium to fight, but it's fine. Apparently we're already in Cianwood City, even though I'm literally still in the middle of the ocean. Which is kind of funny to me that that's how that works out. Like, look how not close to Cianwood I am, and it just tried telling me I was in Cianwood already. Okay. I know you could fight Ucine now, but I don't really care about fighting him at the moment. Let's do this. Wait, which is the best looking Pokemon game and which company did it? Let's go fight Ucine. I forget what's on his team, but we're gonna find out together. Look guys, it's Suicune. Yeah. New Pokemon Snap was very good. I will die on the hill that a lot of times, at this point, more often than not, spin-off Pokemon games are better than the actual, like, mainline games. With new Pokemon Snap being a great example of that. And Legends. Arceus, specifically, also being an example, if you count that as a spin-off game. Oh, this guy has a Drowsy? Ew. Why? Bro, why? Pick better Pokemon. This thing has negative connotations on it. Okay, I've heard this song before. I've always wondered about it. It sounds... I'm not a fan of it. Village Bridge. Okay, well, whatever. We'll let it play, I guess. Oops. Accidentally paused in the middle of the Razor Leaf there. Oh no, my Bayleef got put to sleep. And it's still gonna knock out this Drowsy because of Leech Seed. Oh, never mind. Naturally. I mean, it doesn't do much damage. And then he's gonna... all the damage he just healed, he takes back because of Leech Seed. So this is gonna be a little annoying. It's just gonna be a little back and forth of nothingness. Dream Eater deals damage to me. Dream Eater heals him. Leech Seed damages him. Leech Seed heals me. Like, he's winning the trade, but it's fine. That's fun. That's a nice little detail. Can we just, like, wake up and... Nope, we don't get to wake up in a Gen 2 game. Yeah, waking up is for the weak. Finally. He has a Haunter. We know what to do against Haunters. You side beam them, and we know what to do about Electrode. Look at that, my team is a perfect counter to his. Cute rollout, bro. Okay. Usein just exists in this game. I know I remember they made that Pokemon Chronicles, I think it was called. It was like it was called Pokemon Chronicles. I think it was literally just hell, hold on. XY music, let's go. Pokemon Chronicles was like a Pokemon anime that was, I think it was supposed to be related. Or it was supposed to be like a side story that took place at the same time as the actual anime. And in that one, they had Gold and Crystal as main characters, and I think Usein showed up in that one. Because there was like a whole thing with Entei, I think, in that one. I never really watched it, so I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I remember. Anyways, the next gym is Fighting type. So we're of course going to use Psychic types to get through it. Hey, hero. Oh, it was Raikou? Right, yeah, you're right, it was Raikou. Curse these weird Hitmon Pokemon and their high special defense stat for some reason that they have. Now, obviously, this gym is super easy with the Kadabra, but the point is not to use Kadabra. Alright, we are up to the gym leader already. Alright, I have made a decision. What we're going to do tonight, we're going to finish these 3 gyms, and then we'll leave the rest of it for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll do the rest of the Rocket stuff. The fight against Claire, Victory Road, and Champion, and Elite Four. The other thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to make 2 save states. The reason we're making 2 save states is because I'm probably going to make a separate video talking about Kadabra being the best starter in this game. That is an excellent question, chatter, and my answer to your question is because heck you, that's why. Alright, time to beat up some wild tentacles and get some special defense. I know that EVs are not limited to one stat in this game, the way it is in other games, but Tentacruel and Tentacruel's highest stat is special defense, so they give you more special defense than anything else. And I just want to hit level 30 here. Excellent. Kadabra is the god of Gen 2, unironically. Like, no questions asked. I'm telling you guys. Everything I discussed earlier, I can make a separate video about. And at this point, I want to just leak as many video ideas as possible. Even if it's the most simplistic video in the world. If I can make simple videos discussing something in Pokemon that'll get me another 15,000 view video, I'll do it. No problem. Okay. Look guys, you can pick up a rock and throw it. I agree, he was harder in Heart Gold Soul Silver. The gym was also a lot better in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I like the design of the gym in that game way more. With him training under a waterfall, it's a lot better than just pushing 3 rocks at the back of the gym. Like, anyways, step 1 is that is the second time it went for a Leech Seed in a gym tonight, and it just on the first turn it misses. That's so obnoxious, man. And now because of that leader, I'm taking a lot of damage. So we can use Reflect here. That's right, I forgot Primeape's really fast, so he goes first. There's the crit. I was afraid of getting a crit. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. He did get a crit, but I don't care. Alright, good. That's awesome. He missed Fury Swipes, which is awesome. Makes up for the fact that oh, we had a speed tie. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Now, under normal circumstances, this is where I would be all, oh, okay, guys, let's use Leech Seed. I'm not switching that here. I'd be all, let's use Leech Seed and set up. This is the one fight where Bayleaf can hit the Ace Pokemon for super effective damage. So we're just gonna let Razor Leaf do all the work for us. That's right, dude. Go for Dynamic Punch. What's the worst that can happen if you use Dynamic Punch? I have not seen much of Batman the animated series now. I watched the Batman, but not the animated series. I did watch Justice League though, a lot as a kid. There we go, nice and easy. Bayleaf wins this gym easily because of obvious reasons. That's nice. Glad to hear you're making progress. I also have been making progress, slowly but surely, in Digimon Story Time Stranger. I haven't been playing Time Stranger a lot in my free time. I'm mostly playing it on the weekends. I've been playing it a lot when I'm away from my PC. And at night, before bed, I've been playing it. Oh boy, we get Fly now. We could teach Fly to one of my Pokemon now. Obviously, that's going to be the Noctowl I just caught. So, Fly to Noctowl. Get rid of Tackle. Not that that matters. Oh, Bayleaf does learn Mud Slap. Does Bayleaf learn Dig? Bayleaf does not learn Dig. Someone explain to me why Wait, guys, this makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, Kadabra, hear me out. Kadabra learns Dig, right? Okay, Kadabra learns Dig, but if you really think about it, how does Kadabra dig a hole? It's very easy, actually. He digs a hole with the spoon. I don't really care about getting a platinum trophy in the game. I am just thoroughly enjoying Digimon story games. I like the gameplay. I like the turn-based mechanics. I like the system for like vaccine, virus, and data Digimon. I love using the Digimon that were like the partner Digimon from the first 3 seasons a lot. That's always very fun for me. I also like using the Dark Masters from the first season. I will have to look up that rock line. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here. We can go back to Mahogany now. We should be okay in this gym. It's just that one NPC that can catch you. And he didn't. Let's go. Okay. Let's just go straight into price. Let's see how this goes. This should be totally fine, right? No problems. I mean, yeah, camera up. Even a Mega Evolution doesn't help camera up when it's slow as dirt and just takes 4 times damage from water type moves. Bro, Bayleaf continuing its trend of literally just missing its first move in a gym fight for some reason. The Seal very annoyingly using Aurora Beam against me. Down to half HP, that's fine. Bayleaf is trying to learn Body Slam. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Yeah, let's get rid of Synthesis. Synthesis isn't that great, honestly. There's really nothing that special about that move. No, we're not switching in. Stay. We must stay. We can Leech Seed on the Dugong. He also has Aurora Beam. That's gonna almost... I feel like unless I get a crit here, I'm gonna get knocked out. And that's not what we want to showcase. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna reset. Oh. Oh, I didn't save. Dude, I didn't save. I thought I saved in front of price. I did not. Okay. Oops. Doing that. Sorry, guys. I thought I saved in front of price and I didn't. My bad. Oh, I didn't save at all after. Okay. I have to go train my... No. That doesn't make sense. No. Alright. So I messed up. Kinda badly. I mean, not really. I lost like, what, 2 minutes? 2 minutes of stream time I lost? That's not that big a deal. Come on. Stop getting poisoned, bro. This is fine. We just gotta do this. More Gen 3 music, let's go! Gen 3 music is super nostalgic for me because I played Ruby Sapphire a lot when I was a kid. I used to borrow Sapphire version from my cousin all the time when I was a kid. So I really know Gen 3 music very well. Let's see how much better this goes when I'm actually using... Not when I'm using something. Let's see how much better this goes when I actually get to use a successful Leech Seed on turn 1. Look at that, we actually got to use it this time. Still got a bunch of crits there. I accidentally used a second Reflect, not that it matters. What the heck happened? What the heck happened? Alright, that's fine. That's why we don't speed up the game too much. Leech Seed, go! Then Reflect. He can Karate Chop all he wants. Defense raises. See how easy this is, guys? And I just need one crit, and it's a 2-hit KO. So easy. Okay. Next. Now we do this again. Alright, Aragot, have a good night. See you again tomorrow. I'm gonna use a save state this time in front of the gym. Nope, not what I wanted. Okay, good. We avoided that trainer. Avoid him one more time. Nope. Okay, do it again. Nope. Now. Hooray! Okay, here we go. Bingo. Okay. This is fine. We got this. It's easy. Easy. Watch. As it should, Urgot. As it should. Alright, we just need to actually hit the Razor Leaf this time. Come on, Bayleaf. What are you doing, man? Alright, we're gonna reset. I don't like the fact that I keep missing attacks. There's, you know, that's the thing. When your main damage dealing attack is Razor Leaf, there's always that 5% chance that you're gonna miss. And then, you know, Leech Seed also does not have perfect accuracy. That's the one thing that's kind of annoying about Chikorita. Is that its two best moves are not super accurate. There's also the fact that you need to, like, go through the hassle of getting a female Chikorita specifically in order to be able to breed, in order to get Leech Seed onto it. Like, if it just learned Leech Seed by level up, I feel like Bayleaf should have, or not Bayleaf, Chikorita should have learned Leech Seed instead of Poison Powder by level up. I feel like Poison Powder makes less sense on it than Leech Seed. But I guess they didn't want it to be too good, which is weird, but whatever. Alright, there's that. Trying to learn Body Slam. Body Slam is really good because Body Slam means that you can paralyze opponents as well, which is really nice. Nope, not switching Pokemon. Never switch Pokemon. We're not here to switch. We're here to get knockouts. Funny thing about this gym is that theoretically Bayleaf is bad into this gym, but in practice it's actually naturally not terrible. Except for the fact that I just got crit. Get a crit back. I'm at minus speed as well, so I'm just gonna get knocked out there. This gym is a double-edged sword for Chikorita, because Ice is super effective on grass, of course, which means that you can take a lot of damage here, but alternatively, right, at the same time, Price's Pokemon are Seal and Dugong, both of which are water types and therefore weak to grass, and Piloswine, whatever you want to call it, which is a ground type. And so either way, he takes a lot of damage. Overgrow would be amazing in this generation. I mean, obviously they have Overgrow in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And Magical Leaf in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which is stronger than Razor Leaf and has perfect accuracy because it bypasses accuracy checks. There. I want to stay in against Dugong, honestly. It crit me just now, which sucks. It maybe won't crit me this time. Also, I'm still the same speed as it, I guess. Aurora Beam does damage. Correct. That's the one thing that sucks about Venusaur as well in older generations. Go Noctowl. I am just feeding Noctowl to... just letting it die. This is fine. I just wanted to safe switch into Graveler. Because Graveler also technically is a double-edged sword in this gym. I should survive this? Yeah, we're good. Rock Throw should, I think, pick up the KO as well, because it's weak to rock. Correct. And then we can just switch right back into Bayleaf. But the point is, for this gym, I'm not going to be saying how, you know, Bayleaf doesn't outright win in this gym. But, again, double-edged sword, right? You can do very well in this gym with Bayleaf, but you might also take a lot of damage back because you're weak to ice. Look at my Bayleaf surviving, man. We love it. Love to see it. Hello, AI bot trying to tell me to buy viewers. Easy, right? It's not that bad. Will Chikorita outright win you this gym badge? Probably not. Unless you can evolve into Meganium. It's just one more level to evolve into Meganium. So, you know, that would probably make it a lot easier. And so, to that end, here's what we're going to do now. Now we're going to fight some of the gym trainers just to level up. Let's level up here. And then we are going to evolve into Meganium. So now we are Meganium. Now we're going to see how Meganium does in this gym. Because now, Meganium is a little bit stronger. And since we now have a Meganium, and I'm going to save the game here. Now that we have a Meganium, before we do anything else, I really wish I had been saving the names of these videos, but that's fine. Correct, that's what I'm doing. I actually remembered. I am proud of me for remembering to do this. Where did I put it? No, not there. Meganium. Isn't it adorable? I love Meganium. Meganium has a great design. I actually do like it a lot. There. Perfect. Meganium's stats are actually not that bad. Like its offensive stats are okay. Like 82, 83 on attack and special attack is really not that bad for a casual playthrough. 100 defense and special defense is actually kind of good. 80 speed on a bulky Pokemon is not bad at all. Correct. Exactly what Shatter said, but the funny thing is that your team doesn't even have to be too ridiculous, because again, I've been playing through this game with no issues, using obviously Chikorita as my starter, and then the only two teammates I've really needed for it are Geodude and Abra. Like, that's it. That is the perfect team for them. Now watch as this Razor Leaf one-shots instead of Seal barely hanging on. Ta-da! Okay, now I get the crit. Course, but still, Meganium is also just stronger, of course. You send out the Dugong, that's fine. If you try going into this gym with Bayleaf, Bayleaf can do damage, but it might struggle in this gym. But if you go with Meganium, you'll probably have no issues in this gym. Like, look, I took less than half damage now from that Aurora Beam. Like, I'm not bothered by that at all. That was not a critical hit. That was just straight up 2-hit KO. Now we deal with Piloswine. No, we're not trying to switch Pokemon. Get out of here. Probably was a damage roll. He uses Mist. The best he could do is use Icy Wind, I think, which an Icy Wind from a Piloswine is never going to do this much damage to a Meganium. My Meganium was perfectly safe here. Even a crit, I feel like, wouldn't have knocked me out. So, yeah, Meganium, short work of this gym. And it's just one level higher than the ace of that gym, and it's very likely for people to actually have their Pokemon overleveled going into price, because most people fight Jasmine first. Even if Piloswine had Ice Shard and Ice Fang in this game, they would have been special moves in this game, so they still would have been terrible on him. Okay. Alright, and that leaves us with one gym left. And we're going to do something funny for this gym. I'm going to save the game before I fight this gym, but we're going to do something funny here. Actually, first we need to go up here. Alright, I'm going to speed up a little bit while we travel through here, because this part of the game is slow, because you can't use a bike. So let's go this way. This way. Ah, this guy caught me, which is fine, actually, doesn't matter. Okay. Hello, Jasmine, here you go. Medicine for Amphy. Okay. Yeah, ice types in this game were given his special attack stats, which is hilarious. You know, Sneasel was the most poorly designed Pokemon. Alright, we're not even gonna level up. Just watch what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna save the game. We are going to teach Mud Slap. And now I know what you're thinking, Mud Slap is a terrible move. Why would you want to teach Mud Slap? Watch out, this is gonna be funny. Because remember, 2 of our Pokemon are 4 times weak to ground type moves. How much damage is this gonna do, actually? Because it's a weak move. It's only 20 base power. Still pretty good though. And it's none of it fits. No. Dire Claw is so stupid. I hate it and love it at the same time. Oh, she going Steelix already? Did you guys know that Steelix has Sunny Day? It's going for Iron Tail though, but that makes sense. Ah, fully paralyzed. Iron Tail misses though. Fully paralyzed again. Iron Tail hits again. That kind of sucks because if I get hit by a third one, I'm just dead. Leech Seed finally hits. Alright. Here's how you should actually deal with this gym now. Truthfully. Here's how you deal with this gym. Again, remember, one of our main teammates is Graveler. Graveler deals with the Magnemites. The only Pokemon here that's an issue in this gym is honestly just the two Magnemites. Use Kadabra, use Fire Punch on Kadabra, or use any other Pokemon that can learn Fire Punch, or use, if you have a ground type, use the Graveler. Use the Graveler, hit Magnitude, immediately get the KO. Once the Magnemites are taken care of, you don't care about anything anymore, right? Like, Steelix is not that threatening, right? Okay, here, watch. We beat the two Magnemites, right? Fire Punch, whatever, unimportant there. And let's go one-on-one Meganium versus Steelix, and we'll see. I'm 2 levels low right now, right? And I should still be fine here. Because we are going to set up a Leech Seed. It evaded, of course. He used Screech, which is scary. I'm going to use Reflect here. I kind of wish I used Reflect on the first turn. But, like, we're kind of seeing that the only thing that really is crappy about Meganium is that it can miss Leech Seed or it can miss Razor Leaf. Which, yeah, that's annoying. Okay, I just missed it twice, okay? Like, yeah, that sucks. But that's not, you know, that's not the end of the world either. If I had just used Reflect on the first turn, I probably would have been able to do that easily. Because, like, we're just not doing a lot of damage to it. Hold on. Hold on, just sending out the other Magnemite. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Listen, it's RNG. That's what it is. It's RNG. That's all, right? But with some of these fights, like, you don't even need to run. I'm not trying to say that Chikorita. This is the thing, right? The whole point of the video that I'm making is not going to be that Chikorita wins the game on its own, because like people mentioned earlier, the thing with Chikorita is that you need to have good teammates around it, and if you have good teammates around it, then Meganium, Chikorita, Bayleaf, whatever, will be an asset to your team. I'm not over here trying to beat, you know, the gym leaders that I think that Chikorita could beat by herself are Whitney, Chuck, and Claire. Those three by herself. Like, look how much damage that, okay, it's a crit, but like, again, Razor Leaf is a high crit move, so you expect to probably get 1 or 2 crits at some point in time. And I get to heal a bunch, right? So this is fine. She uses the Hyper Potion, that doesn't matter to me because she heals herself. She's also indirectly healing me because I'm just stabbing health with Leech Seed. On a turn where she's not doing damage to me, I get to heal. This is not even that bad. Razor Leaf, go. If this crits, I win. Like, bingo. I think the reason why a lot of people say that Chikorita is a bad starter Pokemon is because Chikorita was not a Pokemon that could just sweep the game on its own. And when we were kids, there are memes about people having a team of just being an overlevel starter, a flyer, an HM slave, and whatever other Pokemon you caught on the early routes. Those memes exist because that's how people used to play when they were kids, for the most part. You just used your starter for everything. That's what I did. Dude, I played Pokemon Silver as a kid so much, and every time I played it, I picked either Cyndaquil or Totodile and used only that Pokemon to like play through the entire game. But that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. What do I feel like I'm about to hear from Elm? Yeah. Probably about Team Rocket. So that's gonna be it for tonight. We will continue this tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to do... Let me save the game. Okay, tomorrow we're gonna do this Team Rocket shenaniganry, followed by the Claire fight, and then I'll try to do the I'll try to do what's it called. We'll catch Lapras tomorrow too, and then I will try to do the Elite Foreign Champion fight tomorrow as well. So we'll probably start by fighting, or we'll probably start by trying to catch Lapras first and foremost, and then after we catch Lapras, we'll do all the Team Rocket stuff. But have a good night, everyone. I will see you all then. I'll see you guys tomorrow, where we will continue this. Hopefully we beat the champion tomorrow. If not, then I'll probably stream on Sunday and try to beat the champion and go through Kanto. This run isn't going to take too much longer because I'm speeding up the game so much that I got through way more tonight than I thought I was going to. I thought originally that tonight I was going to just get to the point where I had Surf and like maybe Chuck's Gym, and that's it, but I got way past that, obviously, so yeah, no. Gen 2's Victory Road is not the actual Victory Road, it's the route leading to Victory Road, and even that one's not that crazy. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for supporting as always. Take care, everyone.